it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up. Boom! Try not to get scared. Hey, man, back at it again. Do not wet your pants because, man, try not to get scared has returned. We have 13 scariest things caught on Dashcam. Now, some people that ride around in cars, you know, they'll have like their automated, you know, camera, you know, and stuff like that installed, whether if it came with the car or not. So apparently these people were just riding around one day and they caught some scary shit. So, without further ado, let's check it out.
This police cam footage was taken during a massive wildfire in Sonoma County, California in 2017. Officers are doing what they can to evacuate the public and restore order, but as this brief dashcam video shows, they were up against total chaos at the time.
Damn.
Listen closely and you'll even hear the dispatcher say that they can't tell which direction the fire is spreading and seems to be genuinely overwhelmed. I have to salute this officer and all of the other brave public officials who willingly charged into a massive blaze to try and help everyone. Number 11. It's a peaceful bus ride in the Russian countryside until the large vehicle finds itself surrounded by a countless number of these winged pests.
What the fuck are those? Are those birds? Damn. Somebody's bird has like 3,000 baby fucking mamas, yo. Damn.
Everyone inside
How the fuck is that many birds?
As a swarm of gigantic locusts slam into the bus
locusts?
with enough force to rock its heavy-duty suspension system. The sky darkens and the driver and passengers are all helpless as the bus careens through millions upon millions of these oversized bugs, threatening to veer off course if things get much worse. Eventually, they can see the sun and sky again as they come through the other side of the living insect cloud.
Where does
Everyone
locusts
is
come
ultimately
from?
unharmed, but understandably very alarmed at what they had just witnessed. If the bus had broken down, for example, then they would have been stranded until the never-ending swarm of locusts had passed. Not to mention what would have happened if the windows had broken.
Wait, so they can kill people?
A police officer in Lincoln, Kentucky is patrolling the streets when he chances upon something quite strange standing in the middle of the road. A tiny figure runs towards his headlights as soon as he gets out of the car to investigate.
Deputy Jeremy Gatney of the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office was on a routine patrol when his headlights shone across something running towards him.
The officer is surprised to find a small child standing in the middle of the road without any adults nearby. He instinctively picks the toddler up, and just moments later, a Mack truck plows by very close to where the child was first spotted. It's a good thing the police officer saw the child first, because I doubt the driver of the tall truck would have noticed until it was too late. Apparently, the child had wandered out the front door of his home when no one was looking and took off down the busy road. The family was extremely relieved to have their child back, and fortunately they were not charged with neglect. Number 9. This YouTuber is fairly sure that he's captured a ghost on his dashcam when he's traveling down a suburban road and sees reflective lights on the right. Watch the parked car on the right to see what I mean. I personally think it looks like someone could be stepping into his line of movement here. It happens quickly, so I'll play it again in slow motion. Let me know if you see it.
Yeah, I see it and it just went away.
But when he pulls up to where the lights were, he and his friends are surprised to find nothing's there.
Where did it go? They walked in front of the car, right?
Yeah, it's like a wheelchair or something.
Both of them swear they saw the lights and thought someone was crossing the street. I guess his headlights could have been reflecting off of the parked car, but then again, the angle doesn't exactly seem to match up.
Yeah.
Let me know if you see it and what you think it could have been. Number 8. A gigantic streak of lightning in Paducah, Kentucky was so large that it was caught by 2 different police dash cams. The first police car was far away, and its dashcam footage shows just how long this massive lightning bolt was, and the second police car was much, much closer.
If you could go back through it, well, for 2 reasons. One, it would be.
Oh shit! The day after tomorrow
The
was
lightning
bad.
bolt directly
Shit.
hit a nearby residence. Fortunately, everyone inside was alright, but this particular
Damn.
officer will never forget
I didn't know lightning
how close
does that
he came
shit.
to
What
being
the
charred
fuck?
alive. Number 7.
It shakes the earth,
A Russian
literally.
driver is having a casual conversation behind the wheel when suddenly his thoughts are interrupted by a bizarre and unexpected change of events.
No! Wait, how does the truck get
A
like
large
that?
cement truck just a few cars ahead of them literally plunges below the asphalt as a gigantic sinkhole forms underneath its back tires. The cement truck driver soon comes out and surveys what just happened, but there's little for him to do. If anything, he and everyone else should be hurrying to get away from the sinkhole.
Yeah, facts,
instead
bro.
of casually observing it. I don't know what happened next.
Holy
but hopefully the
shit.
sinkhole did not grow any larger. and
Damn,
everyone
bro.
made it out okay.
Imagine if that was
Number
like a
6.
van and somebody
This
was. Oh my
electrifying
gosh.
event occurred in May of 2017 on the northeastern side of Shenyang City.
Bro, how does it. Bro, lightning really shakes the earth, bro. I thought it just like strikes things.
A white-hot
What
light
the
showers
hell?
the street with sparks, but it's not from a blown transformer or down power lines. A bolt of lightning has cracked the asphalt with the type of raw power that only nature can generate. It's a good thing that this street was lined with trees instead of power lines, or else this dashcam video would have almost certainly looked a whole lot worse. Number 5. This dashcam footage was taken on a busy road somewhere in India. Nothing looks out of the ordinary until a tiny object performs a bizarre aerial maneuver while hovering above the road. The saucer-shaped object appears to somehow stop and change directions mid-flight. Somehow, none of the oncoming motorists in the other lane seem to notice, which I think is odd, but maybe it all happened too fast for them to see. If not, then I think this dashcam video might be a fake, but I'm curious to hear your opinion. Number 4. A YouTuber named Alyssa Cross is driving down a local road somewhere in the south when she comes across a person who she has never seen before acting quite strangely by the side of the road.
Bro. What the fuck? If that shit jumps on the car.
You can hear the nervousness in Alyssa's voice as she and her friend agree that it looks like this person could have some sort of strange virus. Zombie or not, one can only wonder how many other viral outbreaks began in this exact same casual style of conversation. It appears that if that's not the case, then this person is under the influence of something strong. Alyssa quietly drives past
said something
and leaves
strong,
the stranger
man.
behind. Number 3.
Damn.
This
She might be on
mysterious
Venus, man.
dashcam footage was taken somewhere in Europe years ago and has
Hopefully
been
that person
stunting
was alright,
YouTubers
though.
across
All
the
jokes
world
aside.
ever since. When this car takes a left, you can clearly see that all of the other cars in the opposite lane are at a full stop. In other words, there's absolutely no incoming traffic. Then all of a sudden this happens. The car is suddenly cut off by a second car that appears seemingly out of nowhere. Keep in mind that 2 other cars were making a right at the same time.
What
and at
the
no point
hell?
does there appear to be any space for this ghost car to squeeze through.
The moment
I've watched
front
this
ghost
video over
appeared.
a dozen times and still have no explanation.
What the
so
fuck?
help me out if you have any idea.
It's probably the
how
camera.
this
The camera didn't
happened.
pick it up.
Number 2.
The camera just wasn't on at the right
Ronald
time.
Wiley was driving down a long stretch of road in West Virginia when suddenly no less than 7 trees simultaneously fall nearly on him. In his blue pickup truck, he's stunned for a moment and then quickly throws the vehicle in reverse because there are live power lines near that look like they could give way at any moment if Ronald had been going just a little bit faster, or if the trees were growing literally just a few inches to the left. Then he no doubt would have been caught in the middle of this and been a goner for sure. Instead of this outcome, he somehow makes it with only minor damage to a windshield wiper. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration.
What's up, Chills?
If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that
Dylan is
follow button
chillin',
to
YT.
find out. I'm currently doing a super poll on my Instagram. If you believe ghosts are real, then go to my most recent photo and tap the like button. If you don't, DM me saying why. When you're done, come right back to this video to find out the number 1 entry. Also, follow me on Twitter at YTChills because that's where I post video updates. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you.
Alright, Dylan is chilling, man. What's number 1?
Sunday, number 1. It's late at night in the Russian Urals when suddenly the atmosphere itself becomes unrecognizable.
I think another sun got formed, bro. Wow. Maybe the Earth was sun gazing.
A brilliant flash of reddish yellow light intensifies for a full 15 seconds before dissolving back into darkness as if nothing had happened. Scientists have been able to give no explanation for this occurrence, though this looks like it could possibly be a blast in my opinion. Give me your best guess or let me know if you agree. Either way, this dazzling and silent light show is one of the craziest things I've seen on Dashcam by far. Surveillance systems are supposed to keep you secure, but all too often this feeling of extra safety is simply just an illusion. Bad things can always happen in an instant, and during these types of situations, all a surveillance system can do is document the scary events as they unfold.
Hey man, that's what I kept it on, man. That's usually me. Coming up with it. Give me the minute.